This America the free, but it comes down to, and it comes right down to it about the freedom of, you know, speech thing. There are these certain group of people called politicians who figure that they can tell you what you can and cannot listen to. You know, whether idealistic and as optimistic as you want to be about America, that's a simple fact. You know, you can say more things on stage in Russia than you can in, you know, Long Island.
Basically, what happened there was that one line of stores wouldn't carry the original version, the stickered version. So what we did was we thought if you're a kid and you're in a town that's the only place you can get a record at, well then Skid Row's not going to be available to you, which is kind of that's censorship at its most ridiculous form, you know, because they couldn't even get the album. So in order to overcome that, we figured we just put out an album that, you know, they could just go into whatever store this is and go get the album. I remember way back when we were in my basement rehearsing for this album, and we were just discussing how that would be a great bill, you know, two of the heaviest bands around right now. And then when I found out it was happening, I was like, right on. I know if I was out buying tickets for a show, I mean, I would work every day, mow as many lawns as I could.
We didn't find out till like the very last minute, for sure whether it was going to happen, because nobody was really sure if it was going to happen. Those guys knew all the time, you know, but nobody would tell us. So, well, you know, I mean, my mom knows more about this band than I do.
Well, it's kind of one of those things where we just take it day by day. I mean, we're really happy where we're at right now. I mean, how could you not be after what you just saw out there, you know?
Right.
And we're able to go up there and do it every night, and we have a blast. Thank you.
But, you know, people talk about, like, oh, we'd play if there was 2 million or 2 people, you know. But for some bands, that really is the case. We don't care if we're opening up or headlining or we get this dressing room or this guy gets this color pass. Right. You know, that's not why we're up there. We're up there to play as hard and as heavy as we can.
That it did not want the band to play a song called Get the F Out off the parental warning version of the group's new album Slave to the Grind. Bach and his band were apparently not all that interested in what the censors wanted to hear, as they made clear on stage.
I thought we were in Russia or something, man. I'm going to read this to you. Do you want to hear it? It says right here, you'll be aware that there is great concern being shown by the council that there may be abusive language used during the Skid Row show at Wembley. It says here, wait a minute, who the f is this council anyways? Do you people know? This is the best part right here. I really love this part. It says, the song Get the F Out cannot be included in the set unless the words are altered, mother. We wouldn't want to offend anybody, but I just think that it's time to say to these people, get the f out, man. What do you want to say? What? What? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah! Come on! Let's go, London!
Well, as you see, Skid Row did play the song, and after the show was informed that the group would never play Wembley Stadium again. The band will be returning to London in late November to play a headlining date at a different venue, the Docklands.
Is the name of the song, and it is a anti-heroin abuse video.
The subject of the song isn't pretty, so we're not out here to make like a pretty video.
It's a dark subject.
Why can't I let myself tell lies and watch you die every day?
We're not preachers or anything like that. We're just musicians, so we get up there and play the song, and we just want to shoot like really honest and real footage of homeless kids underneath this one bridge, like 16 years old or something like that, and they're drug addicts and whatnot.
I think Wayne had heard about this group of kids and really wanted to, you know, drive home that point that it's real and it you know, that stuff really does happen.
I think back to the times when dreams were what mattered. Tough, talking youth, naivety.
They tried to make us our actors, and I go, you can't act a part of what this guy's talking about.
Everybody on the streets has had some kind of experience with a drug situation. Not necessarily with themselves, but they have had close friends, some kind of connection.
To see that, see pictures of that, and seeing someone's life deteriorate in front of your eyes is a pretty heavy thing. And so we want to try and capture that and maybe get something across to people who are watching the video.
We want to show, like, visually what a bad trip feels like.
There's going to be some pretty weird stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be like a, you know, a metaphoric type thing with, you know, white horse is a term for junk. Don't jam a needle in your arm, because the only thing it's going to do is kill you. That's what the song's about.
This can save, you know, just a couple people from making all the same mistakes I made growing up, then it's a success.
You and I together in our lives, sacred ties will never fray. Then why can't I let myself tell lies and watch you die every day? I think back to the times when dreams were what mattered. You never let me down, but the horse stampedes and rages in the name want you to let it get this far, boy.
Bolan from Skid Row, backstage at the Guns N' Roses Skid Row show at the Shoreline Amphitheater, and I got this camera that MTV bought me, this video camera, and I went up to him, I go, Rachel, well, check this out. This is an example of what you're going to be getting.
Rachel, do you clean this?
Occasionally.
How do you clean it? Copper clean?
I pick it. Drano, snort Drano, and it just takes away everything.
Is that what it does?
Even the lining of my nose.
Now, I don't know about you, but I personally, ever since Youth Gone Wild, have wondered how Rachel Bolan keeps his nose chain clean. That, to me, is, you know, that's pertinent. Skid Row at the La Park Hotel in Hollywood for Volume 6 of Metalhead. Now, once in a while, a journalist gets an opportunity to do something that just turns out spontaneously over the top. I did an interview with Sebastian Bach in his hotel room that is so over the top, I'm devoting the whole next week's show to it. For a little taste, though, right now, here's Baz in his hotel in Hollywood. Roll it.
Not try this at home. No spitting at home.
Sebastian tells all the kids spit on your wall at home.
Reckless, lovable, juvenile, talented, all these words describe Sebastian Bach, Skid Row's lead vocalist. But one more thing describes him. Father. Believe it or not, at a recent LA show, Sebastian brought his 3-year-old son, Paris, on stage with him. You can see that right there in that Niels Lozauer taken photograph from the forum. Now, Sebastian and I go back about 3 years. We've had some kooky and crazy times together, but one of the kookiest was a recent video shoot I did with him for Metalhead Video Magazine. In his hotel room, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, he was just waking up. Here's the first of 3 clips you're going to see tonight on Friend at Large. Baz checking out his wardrobe for the day. Roll tape.
So, I could take you on a tour of the room. Let me get my pants on.
Which ones do you want?
These are cool ones. Check this out.
They're nice.
I just got these yesterday.
Where'd you get them, on Melrose?
No, I got them in Frisco.
Oh.
I don't feel like we're in Melrose.
You got them up there.
We have Hard Rock Cafe Moscow. Kind of a rarity. Nice one, huh?
Adam Curry has a pierced nipple, doesn't he? When I was using words last hour to describe Sebastian Bach, I forgot one, generous. He's a generous kind of a guy. When I did my January '91 interview with Baz for Rip Magazine here, he wanted to get his dad involved in the project, so his father, an artist, color-tinted this centerfold shot taken by Robert John. Came out kind of righteous, didn't it? I thought so, too.